Now, if you're anywhere near the same age as me, or if you've been watching anime for like at least a few months, then you've probably heard of an anime called Sword Art Online. Outside of your Naruto and Dragon Ball and all that stuff that aired on Cartoon Network and Toonami, Sword Art Online was personally the first anime I ever watched. And I have very distinct memories that I want to talk about. Maybe this is a confession or an intervention, I don't know. But Sword Art Online being the first anime I ever watched on my long anime watching career has always felt like a stain. It's like I'm walking around perpetually with a ketchup stain on my shirt. But no matter how hard I try, the stain will never go away. And that's because while this anime is like the 5th most popular anime on MAL with over 3 million members, it's also most popularly remembered as a complete pile of garbage. And it definitely received a lot of hate a little after it came out, all around like 2013, 2014, even leading up to nowadays. For one reason or another, look, I'm pretty familiar with Sword Art Online, but I'm curious to know as to how much you guys know about the anime, if you've ever seen it or whatever. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Also, like and subscribe. I mean, that would be pretty cool. Hey, like and subscribe, everybody. But honestly, whether or not this anime deserves the hate that it got is kind of a complicated question, and I think it deserves a little bit of a closer inspection, especially after the fact that we've been given like an entirely new list of mediocre isekai anime that have come out in the last decade. Maybe we were too harsh to Sword Art Online. Who knows? Because nowadays, man, they're printing out these isekai faster than they can print out a Venezuelan dollar. Personally, I think that my experience with Sword Art Online will be a little bit different than most people's experience with Sword Art Online, just because it was the first time I had watched an anime. It was the first time I'd seen a cartoon where people could die and there were boobs and all these new things for a 13-year-old to look at. Something that I do find funny, however, is that I have a distinct memory of bullying one of my friends in 6th grade because he was reading the Sword Art Online manga in class. I was like, wow, that's so cringy. Ha 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 ha. The funniest part about that is that friend ended up being my college roommate last semester. So, it's been a long run, guys. It's been a long run. But that's not where the story ends, because friend B comes up, and friend B, he puts his hand on my shoulder and he says, bro, at least give it a chance. Go watch Sword Art Online. And let's just say that friend B had absolutely no idea what he had just brought into this world. We're talking 9 years of degeneracy here, folks. He was like the domino meme, just flipping it over, telling me to watch Sword Art Online, and boom, my entire life is ruined. None of these fucking anime plushies would be here if it weren't for that man. Oh dear lord. After my friend had told me that, I went home for Christmas break, and I spent the entire break watching Sword Art Online. The dub. I was still in anime and UV. I was watching the dub. So you know damn well I got the he's a beta tester and a cheater. He's a beater line. Rest in piss, Funimation. You made some banger dubs, bro. And after that, I went on to watch some actually really good anime like Attack on Titan, Clannad, Canon Air, Angel Beats, all the classics, you know what I'm saying? The point that needs to be made, however, is that Sword Art Online ruined my life. For all intents and purposes, I'm pretty sure the CDC should regulate Sword Art Online as a gateway drug, as it introduced me to all of these anime women that no matter how hard I try and no matter what I do will never be real. And it led me down a dark and disgusting path. I feel shame, boys. I feel shame. Anyways, I actually do want to take a little bit of a dive and talk a little bit about the actual anime, because as far as I remember, and after a recent rewatch like 6 months ago, I don't think it's that bad, for at least the first season. After that, after the first season, if you want to call Sword Art Online shit, by all means, please do so, because I agree with you. But if we're being serious here, and taking into account like all the other isekai that have come out, maybe we did Sword Art Online a little dirty, and maybe it deserves a fair trial. That's right, baby. I am Phoenix Wright today. Am I saying that Kirito is way cooler than Guts and he's the ultimate black swordsman? Well, no. But maybe this extremely generic looking anime protagonist, you know, the guy with the fidget spinner on his fucking chest? Maybe he deserves a little bit of a second chance, guys. Come on. If you do not know, Sword Art Online is an anime following Kirito, also known as Kazuto Kirigaya. I swear to God, this motherfucker looks like he came out of a how to draw manga educational book, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm being too hard on him. One day, he buys a brand new video game for his new futuristic virtual reality console, and the game's pretty good. I mean, let's be honest. I'm pretty sure IGN would give this damn thing a 10 out of 10 if it just didn't have so much water. He fights some monsters, he meets a guy, his name is Klein, he doesn't come back until he's a main character, and he does not have any sexual tension with him whatsoever. I promise these two guys have no sexual tension together whatsoever. Absolutely zero homoerotic moments. Them saying goodbye to each each other in the first episode, that wasn't homoerotic in any way. The big cool twist about Sword Art Online is that in the first episode, we find out that the 10,000 players currently playing the game are going to be trapped in the game, and if you die in the game, you die in real life. The ability to log out has been removed, and if a loved one attempts to take the virtual console off of you by force, you will literally fucking die. Holy shit. Elon Musk, what did you do, man? That motherfucker has to be responsible for this in some way. There's no way he's innocent in this. Anyways, the only way to get out of the game is to beat the game and fight the final guy at the end or whatever. I kind of like this because it's a simple premise that has an end game from the very start. All the best stories start with the end in mind, and SAO clearly does at least that much. It has that simple shonen premise that's captivating enough to keep you hooked from the start and appeals to a large demographic of anime fans, as most anime fans are also video game fans. It just makes sense. And hold up. Just hold up one fucking second. If we're being honest, some of those anime OPs had no business slapping that hard. Like, it's 2022 and I'll be chilling in the car, driving, Giyando, and I can still go for a crossing field every once in a while. Don't even get me started on Innocence, bro. Those OPs had no business slapping that hard. In short, I think the first arc, the Aincrad arc, is actually pretty good. Would I recommend the anime to someone in 2022? I don't know. Probably not. And now, is that because Sword Art Online is a terrible anime that deserves to be burned? No. I just don't need any of my family or friends finally realizing that I find an anime this mediocre actually entertaining. However, the viewers of this channel, you guys, the degenerates, look, if you can get over a lot of corny garbage and a lot of generic shonen crap, unintentionally funny death scene after unintentionally funny death scene, and if you can go in expecting bullshit anime logic, then hey man, overall I'd say if you like isekais, you will like this anime. It is the classic. There's still honestly pretty cool action scenes. The OP main character can have its own appeal, and it starts with an endgame in mind, hot anime woman, hot anime bros. But as you get past season 1, it kind of just devolves into fan service garbage. The second half of season 2, man, that is some serious garbage. Even 13-year-old me could not finish season 2 of Sword Art Online. 13-year-old me would watch fucking anything. I think I watched all of Mirai Nikki and actually thought it was a banger. If I couldn't finish it back then, there's no way in hell I could finish it right now. That being said, there's actually a lot more to SAO nowadays than there was in 2014. They got like the whole Alicization spinoff and alternative, which I don't know too much about, but hey, the girl's kind of cute. Honestly, I don't know what to end this video with, aside from saying Sword Art Online is a classic. And I'm kind of glad it was my first anime, as it gave me an insight into the wonderful world of anime YouTubers relentlessly shitting on this anime. So many videos with millions and millions of views of people hating on it. And you know what? At least I can say I was there. It's iconic, and it's forever going to be remembered in the anime community. So if you're looking to turn your brain off this Christmas holiday, then I don't know, maybe check out Sword Art Online. That would be pretty cool. If you want to see something with the ultimate black swordsman or whatever, then maybe you just go read Berserk. Well, see you next time, losers. Bye!